Welcome back to our Let's Play of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. When I last left off, I was searching for the broken pieces of Alexander's orb, as well as trying to help this handsome fellow that we found named Agrippa escape from his practically dead mortal shell. I actually had to look up where to go next. It's a little hard to find. Hey, buddy.
Ah, you again. Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Yes. It's actually over here.
By me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Bayer. You never heard of Johann Bayer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history, and you don't know him? Or is it the world has forgotten him?
Probably the latter.
I was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong? I found a Mithraeus province, one which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeus? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old way, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers, humans, watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection, creation. The orbs.
What are you talking about?
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brennenberg. Vire was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But, unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israel faith, he was able to unshackle the heart you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself. Powerful. Not so bad. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive. My pupil, Johann Bayer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Done talking?
I've always hoped Fire would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Fire will reveal himself. You're a good boy, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of. should hurry then. No time for sitting around.
Yeah. I'm moving. I was working on something. And now that gear is in place, we should be able to open those doors. You're just supposed to happen to see that hatch above that table. Because if you don't, you're kind of screwed.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Are you now? That's a spider. I don't think you are. Sorry. Back.
Ah, you again. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Let's go down the bloody hallway first. Is it bloody or is it just... No, it's just... It's fine. The Order of the Black Youth spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willingly forgotten. Once in a while, someone would notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their father and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their father's places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged by not by time, but by anguish. Glupa channels Mirror. Mirror taunts me on the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insisted on releasing Glupa. How an enlightened man could show such lack of compassion in the seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part with Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Where claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would be obliged, but how am I to part with him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Rura told me to feed him a tonic from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. Poisonous fungus should work as a paralyzer if I find the internal gland from a specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract the contents with proper tools. So I have to go to the choir for that. Tay can be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need to a large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the torture session. Oh, so I'm gonna have to torture somebody to get that. Tamtar, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the words with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's the property of a secretion of in the water-dwelling Kirnik. I will have to address where with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Interesting. The choir, where we shall find the poisonous fungus. Ritualistic torture.
August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, take the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. How you sleep. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
All right.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Do we get what we needed?
happened to her?
Was this guy here before? Okay, that was curious.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Ouch. Hide and wait. Yes, I will hide and wait. I didn't know he was there. There is an oil thing this way. It looks like it's just light enough in here that I won't lose my sanity not having the lamp on. Really wish I knew where he was. Is he even still in here? He is still in here somewhere.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Sick man, Alexander. Sick man. I just know that that thing's gonna come after me when I try and leave this room. I found a piece of the armor. Murderer's limbs are tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turn the wheel slowly, both intense, and the rope secured in his legs stretch and crack the bone. No longer had the strength to scream. Two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim in the chest as a final act of mercy. Is this doing anything? I don't think it is. I got a piece of the ore, but I didn't find the blood I was supposed to. I'm a very dizzy man right now. It didn't come to attack me. Side of the room, and then we'll check the middle. It's over there somewhere. this, though? Oh, it's just one door. How many tinderboxes do I have? 30. Poisonous fungus. Poisonous gland. Oh yeah, that's right. The choir is where I was supposed to get the cow. Oh, this is another torture device, isn't it? Trigger did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was his tomb. The screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instruments that was the bull's head. Outside, the man could hear the brazen bull below. Bellow. Anything in there? Piece of the orb. Okay.
No, don't kill her.
Who did I kill? Who is this woman? If I had to guess, I'd say there's probably 3 pieces of the orb here and 3 through that other door. Scratching my ear. There's a door over there. I think I'm safe to stand up, but I'll hold off for now. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket has been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye was ruptured and began to leak. Feel the room in here. Alright, it kind of turned blue for a second, so I think that's all the orbs in this area. Should be clear to leave. I got the paralyzing fungus, and I got half of the orb. I'm back.
Ah, you again. Incredible. You found Vile's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Gotcha. So it made sense that those things were in the as well. So I'm gonna be looking for this. How far down does it go? This route. Not too far. Something. I need some kind of bucket to put in there. Now we shall head to the transept.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Alright. Up there. To these 3 doors. Yeah, like I was saying, it made sense that he had the orbs there in those torture rooms, because he said that they practically spew madness. I can hear the orb. I don't see the orb. There it is. Kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her body and cracked loudly. She spent a woman right hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Oh, I see. So dark. Rapus hanged upside down, his knees soiled with blood flooding from his belly. His tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs and lodged into his hip wouldn't move any further. Then stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Jeez. Can I open this? That means a vessel. Alright. Hopefully this isn't another item I had to pick up. You know, I picked up that the hollow needle for the hollow yeah, the hollow needle for the syringe thing back in part 2. Didn't use it until the last part. What would happen if I had skipped that? What would happen if I hadn't seen it?
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Right. What's the point of this long hallway?
Please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
Arsonists kept crying as he was slowly lowered and on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist who was different from the others. They could make him forget again. See you. Pieces of the orb. Still need to figure out a way to help Agrippa, though. But I suppose I could skip him if I wanted to. This is gonna be awkward to climb. What's that picture again? Rope. Or string, sorry. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. Humans have a very similar approach to deal with physical pain and terror of anticipation. Can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victim before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds expected prowess. If proper care has been put to breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps are taken out, therefore, to restrain the victim while its victim is still dazed. Proceed with presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of the presentation is to diffuse terror. Human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses. If if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you were whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. So the amnesia drink was that I took myself at some point was something they actually used for torture. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I'm not blind. I'm a monster to them, a demonic sultan person, a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. I got the string I needed. Okay. Oh, the meat. Maybe you can put the meat in that hole. Because I can hear that there's a creature down there. Something made me care. Where do I make it?
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands. I see you have all the orb pieces you need.
Yeah,
I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Why can't he say something about the tonic itself?
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands. I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Right. I need to find a laboratory. Was there one in here?
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Shit! Okay. I will sleep. I mean, don't tell me what to do. What was that supposed to be? Oh, I was supposed to be captured, wasn't I?
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
rooms. We can have one by hand. Alright, let's just look around these cells really quick for anything, and then we'll sign off. Last prisoner note. This is all. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I began to weed myself with my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the closed walls comforting me. As long as I am here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of the wardens dropped the key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape from your clutches and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. So there's a drain somewhere in here with a key in it. Find that next time. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. It always helps me out. And as always, have a good day and take care.